What's going on, guys? My name is Ashley and welcome back to This Is It FM. Today I am using a new mic courtesy of my little brother. Cheers, little bro. I'm going to be using it just to see how I get on with it. Hopefully it sounds a lot better for you. Today we have got the final two games of the Sky Bet Championship and it is a last minute playoff push. We are going to jump into it and we're going to see exactly how close it is. But firstly, this is season 1, episode 11 now. Episode 11. This is season 1, episode 11 with Ipswich Town. Kima! So here we are. This is my pretty little diagram I've made up just to get a bit of excitement for this last 2-game push for the playoffs. It's going to be very, very exciting today. As you can see on the table on the left hand side, QPR and Derby occupy the 5th and 6th spots of the playoff positions, the last 2 spots on 71 points. We are on 67 points, 4 points behind. I mean, we need to win our last 2 games. On this right hand side, as you can see, this is the run-in for the 5 teams that I consider in the run for the playoffs. Derby have got Bristol City away and West Brom at home. And QPR have got Nottingham Forest at home and Sheffield Wednesday away. I think QPR have got the easiest run in, certainly, although Nottingham Forest and Sheffield Wednesday both fighting for their lives to stay up, so that might make it a bit tricky for QPR. Derby have got Bristol City, of course, in the run-in. We need all of these teams to drop points and we need to win both our last games. We have got Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds. As far as positions go, we have the most difficult run-in. This is going to be very, very testing. So if we win both our games, that will leave us on 73 points, which means we need Derby and QPR to basically not win, or one of them not to win, and also Bristol City and Blackburn to drop points. There's a lot of permutations in this for us to make it. However, at the beginning of the series, if you remember, I said this was going to be mainly concentrating on youth, and I'd be very happy with a top of the table finish. Certainly, maybe just outside the playoffs or just edging in the playoffs, I would be very happy with that finish. And this is how the season's turning out. This is it. I'm so buzzing. It's been a great season. I mean, we've used a lot of our Youth Academy products, and I think to be where we are right now, we are absolutely buzzing. Next year is going to be where we really want to push for the playoffs or maybe automatic promotion. But we'll see how today goes, because we might make it today. I hope you got your hands together and praying for me, because we need a lot of prayers. Come on, you Blues. Come on! So when we were last here, we played Bristol City and Nottingham Forest. Of course, losing 1-0 and then winning 1-0. What I've done off camera since, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. We've won 3 games, lost 2 and drawn 1. First of all, we beat Hull 3-0. In the whole game, as we've done most of the season, we dominated. Maddison's got his first goal for the club. Conor McKendry scored another great goal, and Tristan Noydam got on the score sheet today, his first goal since coming back from his loan spell with St Johnstone. As you can see on the right, Gwen Edwards played for Hull today. Obviously, a player we moved on. He was the best player in the team. However, he didn't make much of an impact because they didn't score. In the second game, we played Brentford away and we clung on for a 0-0 draw. It wasn't the most entertaining game. As you can see on the right, our players are getting tired. I mean, we've been playing a lot of these players now, and pretty much every game, trying to get the partnerships there and the dynamics back. And they're all absolutely knackered, bless them. They're absolutely knackered, but they've done so well. I'm so proud of them. Go on, but 0-0 today, it wasn't what we wanted, but we were happy to scrape it and take a point. We then played Birmingham at home and we lost 2-0. Our home form this year has been one of the best things about this season. We've had such great home form. However, towards the end, it's started to come undone. We've lost 2 or 3 games at home now towards the end of the season. It's very disappointing. Herbie Kane today played as we had to rest a few of the regular starters due to fitness issues. Dobra also got a start as Dazelle was fitness again. I mean, these players, they've been putting a hell of a shift in the last few weeks and they're all absolutely knackered. We then played Preston away and we lost 2-0 again. 17 shots on goal. We just couldn't finish our dinner. 5 yellow cards. We've had a lot of yellow cards this year. We have been like the old school Wimbledon. You'd think Roy Keane is in charge of this side. We've been absolutely smashing the shit out of all the players and get so many bookings. Something, I mean, do we have to look at that? Do we have to change that? I don't know. I mean, as part of our game, we'll just get on with it. It's only a football game. We're not actually hurting anyone. No real people were hurt during this episode. Most recent game we played was at home to Swansea. Andre Dazelle, back as he is fit, scored, and Jack Watmore got his first goal for the club also. Another 5 yellow cards. We got a fine, I believe, a few weeks ago. I can't remember which game it was. We got 6 yellow cards and we got fined like £15,000. Like, cheers for that. Whilst we've been away, obviously with the money we've made from selling players on, I went to the board and I requested for an improvement to the junior coaching, the youth training facilities, and also the youth recruitment. Everything the board accepted, and the youth facilities, will be improved by the beginning of October of next season. I can't wait for this to go through. Hopefully our next youth intake is going to be a lot better than this year's youth intake. So for today, I have decided to go with Downs and Nydam. We will be using the 4-1-4-1 DM wide gegenpress, as we don't really have an attacking midfielder that can play in the centre. So in goal, we will go with Bielkowski. Along the back four, we have Donasian, Chambers, Watmore, and Sol Shotton, who's central defender, isn't trained as a left back, but he's got good pace, and I mean his crossing and dribbling is not very good for a complete wing back, but the rest of his attributes certainly look good, and his physicals are great. Hopefully he can do a job on the left for us today. Herbie Kane will be defence midfield. In centre field, Downs and Nydam. I'm going to risk him. Hopefully they don't get a bigger injury, because we don't want them to miss pre-season. Tackle midfield on the right hand, left hand side, we have Conor McKendry and Marcus Maddison. Up front, Ben Falami, who now has 22 goals in 39 games. What a season he has had. On the bench, we've got Dylan Crowe, Patrick Webber, Cole Skuse, Idris El Mizuni, Danny Rowe, Jordan Roberts, and Lawrence Shankland. Here we go. This is the first game of a double header today as we push for the playoffs. I've set up the screen, so we've got the latest scores here on the right. Of course, we're looking out for scores for Derby County, Bristol City, who are playing each other today, Blackburn Rovers, QPR, and I can't remember the other one. That's awkward. Is that it? Blackburn, Bristol City, Derby, QPR. Yeah, that's it. And Blackburn. I said Blackburn. They got Norwich. Right, so they're the latest scores, and also got the league table down here on the left. Yeah, keep an eye on how that moves around. I mean, we don't need to see the goal difference and the games played at the moment, so we'll just do it so we have the points on view. It'll be interesting to see how we go today. If we move up and down, let's get into it. Be on extended highlights today, slightly faster. But we'll be playing 3D. I might look to switch this back to 2D for the beginning of the next season. If you're against that, please let me know in the comments, because if I don't hear people saying they want to keep it this way, then I will be changing it. Let's go. Let's just change the speed, slow this down a little bit. No, that's too slow. Right, here we go. Come on, Town. Come on. This is nerve-wracking. Falami. Is it the first pointless highlight? Downs, Nydam. Out wide is Shotton. He's just stepping in on the left back today. He's put a ball in, but it's blocked. Duffy. Out to Fleck. Bielkowski. Oh, we forgot to check the Sheffield United line-up, didn't we? It's fine. We'll forget about Sheffield United today. Hopefully, they're not going to do anything. McKendry to Nydam. Shoots. Out wide to Shotton's throw in. Falami to Shotton. Down the left into Falami. Downs on the edge of the box, back to Falami, cleared by Sheffield United. Dave McGoldrick now, of course, player we sold in the summer. Watmore. Nydam now. It's on the Downs to Maddison. Maddison coming in towards the middle, out wide to Donasian. He comes forward, no pressing. Falami back post. Henderson saves it very comfortably. O'Connell now, free kick for Sheffield United. Ball forward, Donasian to pick up, back to Bielkowski. Yes, go on, Bielkowski now. Out wide to Shotton, who plays to Maddison straight away. Maddison's coming forward with the ball. Norwood puts in a strong tackle. Shotton's got it back. Plays to Kane. Downs out wide to Donasian. Donasian comes forward. Can he put a ball in? Downs is there with the shot. Oh, just wide. Blackburn are losing 1-0. Bristol City and Derby still drawing 0-0. QPR winning 1-0. It's not what we want. We don't want QPR. QPR are our best hope, just because of the fact they're on less goal difference than Derby. Downs over the bar. Maddison, the ball in. Chambers, heads on, cleared off the line by Sheffield United. Half time and it's 0-0. It's been all Ipswich so far. Sheffield United had 3 shots but not registered a shot on target yet. 8 shots and 3 on target, 60% possession. We are really pushing it. However, as you can see from the latest scores on the right, Bristol City are now 2-0 up against Derby. QPR 3-1 up. Looks like QPR, we won't be able to catch them. So Derby lose to Bristol City. We'll need Derby to also lose the next game and Bristol City to lose or drop points. And Blackburn are losing, so that's another good result for us. Second half starts. Let's just bring this down. I don't want to bring it down too much more. Leave it like that. As things stand, we are 8th place and 4 points behind the playoffs. Come on, Town. Come on. I don't care how we score. Anyway, Shotton. Downs to Noidam. Shoots. It's blocked out. Norwood put the ball forward from Goldrick. End of highlight. Shotton have the throw in. Noidam inside the Falami. Oh, cleared by Sheffield United. McGoldrick again didn't do anything with it. Shotton to Watmore. A ball out wide has been intercepted. Duffy now. Sheffield United on the break. Ben Woodburn from Liverpool. Bialkowski with a fingertip save. Corner kick now. Sheffield United. Duffy to take. Whips it in. Cleared out. Go on. 20 minutes left and our players look absolutely shattered. I mean, Sheffield United's don't look that much fitter, to be honest. This could be an interesting last 15 minutes. We need to grab a winner. I'm a bit scared to make a substitute at the moment. Sheffield United are making theirs. Stevens to Fleck. Fleck to Stevens to Clark. Inside the Norwood. Fleck. Great tackle. Maddison to Flamy. Flamy now McKendry. Town breakaway. Danassian on the right. Puts a ball in. Flamy doesn't go for it. Downs on the edge. Oh, cleared out. God, do we make a sub? Come on, Fleck, Norwood, Stevens. Norwood, we need to win if we want to make that playoff. Freeman in. Sheffield United score, Leon Clark. This is shit. What on earth do we do now? Downs, Harry Kane 6.6, McKendry 6.5, Maddison 6.4. I think we'll stick McKendry on the left as a winger. We'll bring Danny Rowe on. Inside forward attack. Herbie Kane, we're just going to have to go for it. Go 2 up front. Fuck it. Shankland, go on boy. He hasn't really done anything yet. I ain't really given much of a chance, if I'm honest. I've been standby Falami. So we think make 2 changes. We'll put McKendry on the left as a winger. Danny Rowe will come for Maddison as inside forward. And we'll bring Shankland on for Herbie Kane. And it'll be 4-2-4 now, basically. Come on. Leon Clark, I hope you trip over, mate. 1-0 down. We need 2 goals in 10 minutes if we'd have any chance of making the playoffs. Danassian, Flamy, it's a penalty! Penalty kick! Danny Rowe is pushed. Come on. Ben Flamy steps up. Oh, he saved it! Jesus Christ. 9 minutes to play, still 1-0. Fly's missed a penalty. Oh, Danny Rowe! Get in there! Go on! Danny Rowe scores, 9 minutes left. We need a winner. Danny Rowe. Corner kick. Back post. Downs. Oh, just wide. Come on. 5 minutes left. We'll leave it how it is, actually. We'll leave it how it is. We're on top. Come on. We need a winner. Shotton. McKendry now as the winger. Whips it in as a corner. Extra time. Come on, we need this. Danny Rowe. Ball in. O'Connell clears. Let's just slow that down a little bit. It's getting a bit fast. What more? Through ball. Egan clears. O'Connell. Fleck. Noidam picks up scraps. Back to Bialkowski. Going the wrong way. Come on. Bialkowski to Danassian. What a ball to McKendry. McKendry whips it in for Lamy. Oh, Henderson saves it. Oh, stress levels. Jameson McKendry. Shotton. Inside the down. Shotton's done alright on that left today, to be fair. Tenasian. Whips a ball in. O'Connell clears. Stevens clears. 2 minutes remain of extra time. Is our season going to end here? Stevens, cross, Bielkowski. Has he saved it? No, he's got a goal kick. Nydam now. This could be the last attack. Shotton. Wastes it. Freeman. Stearman, big ball forward. Clark, he's done well since coming on. Offside. Last minute of extra time. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Come on, McKendry. Downs. Back to Bielkowski, going the wrong way. Shotton. To McKendry. Taken down to free kick. Closing stages now. Shotton. To Nydam. Nydam back to Shotton. Switched it to Tenasian. Tenasian's lost to Clark, and that's the end of the game. 1-1. That must be it now. Oh, Fly, why'd you miss that penalty for? Oh, we hit the post well, didn't we? Jesus Christ. Team talk. We were unlucky, to be fair. We were all over them. So let's just have a look. Updates. Well, here we go. So that result leaves us 8th place and 4 points behind Bristol City. We can't make it now. That's the end of our season. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. God, Bristol City beat Derby 4-0. QPR won 6-3. Jesus Christ. Sheffield Wednesday need a minor miracle now to stay up. 9 goals. I actually got better goal difference, so they need to win and Forest need to lose and Sheffield Wednesday stay up. Well, 1-1. That's the end of the playoffs. End of the game. Leeds won 5-3. And I'll tell you what, these young players can be proud. Brian Burke, Chris Smith, Zach Brown, all on the score sheet, done tremendously well. Home fans got a taste of what's to come next season. Seeing a few more youngsters. Hopefully our final league position won't affect our position as manager. I'm sure it won't. Well, that's that, guys. That is the end of the first season, and we have finished 11th place on 68 points. There was 3 of us on 68 points, separated by goal difference. Norwich finished in 8th place on 71 points, and Millwall it finished in the playoff spot on 74 points. We started on 67 points when we started this episode, so if we'd have won both games, we'd have been 1 point away from the playoffs, so we wouldn't have made it. I mean, we've dropped a lot of points this year, but when you consider the media predicted us to finish just above relegation zone, we've finished well clear of that. The board mid-table, we've achieved that. I think we can be proud of our achievements this year. Next season, we'll be definitely pushing to push on for the playoffs automatic promotion. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Hopefully the next season, we will be back tomorrow to start the new season. We've got to get through all the pre-season. There may be a day missing in between, just as normally pre-season. I can take quite a while getting pre-season out of the way, but we'll see how things go. I hope you've enjoyed watching the videos. If you have, leave a like, subscribe. Any comments you'd like to make, please leave. I'm very friendly. I'll get back to you and hopefully we can have a little chat, a little chinwag, you know what I mean? So anyway, this has been a pleasure. Cheers, guys. See you later. End of the season awards for Ipswich, and what a season it has been. Our annual end of season award ceremony took place at Porton Road last night with Miles Kenlock, Flynn Downs, Conor McKendry, Andre Dizelle, Ben Falami and Tristan Nydam all having come through and graduated, whilst Ipswich, it truly will go down as a golden generation for the club. Now this is, at the beginning of the season, what we set out for. I mean, to have it labelled by the game as a golden generation is fantastic. It's exactly what we want. As you can see from the team of this season, we have got Kenlock, Downs, McKendry, Dizelle and Falami in the team of the year. Of course, Shotton as well, a young player we brought in. He will become homegrown if he stays here for 3 years, which is fantastic. And I mean, well, that's just brilliant. Of course, Goose and Chambers also part of the team of the season. I'm not sure how how much they're going to play next year. But we'll see how pre-season goes. I think it would be maybe smart to keep them involved. Certainly try and extend their contracts as well, because of how the dynamics are at the moment. The dynamics are still very, very poor. If we have a quick look here, Bielkowski, Chambers and Skuse are our only team leaders. We have got no highly influential players. That is down to the fact that we sold a lot of players that were making up this box of highly influential players. It's going to take some time for the influential players to stand up into the highly influential. So maybe it would be wise to keep hold of Chambers and Skuse, keep them happy until we have players stepping up into these higher steps of the hierarchy, I guess. So fans player of the season, it was a close call between Bielkowski, Flamy and McKendry, but Bielkowski won it on 34%. Certainly between the three of them, I think all three would have deserved it. I ain't got nothing to say really about it. That's fair enough. Bielkowski won it. He kept us in a lot of games, and same could have been said for Flamy and McKendry if they'd have won it. Like, they deserved it as well. Goal of the season is Conor McKendry. I think as his left foot thunderbolt means on the box across goal. If we click here, we should be able to watch it. So Ipswich's goal of the season has been nominated to Conor McKendry. It was the second goal against Millwall at Portland Road, and boom, there it is. That was a good goal. He turned around onto his left foot and smashed into the top corner. That was a good goal. To be honest, I weren't sure if Emmy Hughes was going to get goal of the season. He scored two, I think that's 3 brilliant goals from outside the box, but McKendry fully deserved that. Perhaps if Emmy Hughes was still here, then he would have got it. Because he's not here, maybe that's why he wasn't voted. Signing of the season, Sol Shotton. Of course, the £300,000 signing from Bury, left foot centre back. His attributes have gone up a little bit this season. Hopefully he can fulfil his 5-star potential, and that would be fantastic. Young player of the season goes to Ben Flamy. Of course, scored 22 goals in 40 appearances and 1 sub appearance. Played fantastic. At the beginning of the season, I felt like I was definitely risking it, playing all these youngsters. I didn't think we'd have the season we had, and he certainly paid back the favour, and he smashed in a lot of goals. Hopefully next year he can continue that form. Obviously he won't have as many experienced players behind him next season, but hopefully playing with a load of other youngsters who he's been brought up with through the academy, basically, hopefully he can progress even further. Ipswich 2018-19 season review. Ipswich will look back on the season as a job well done, as they impressed sufficiently to break clear of mid-table obscurity and announce themselves as a club on the rise, finishing above their expectations. Certainly I would agree that we are a club on the rise. Obviously I said this is going to be a slow build. We've finished above our expectations this year in mid-table. Next year we want to push on again. That would mean either just outside the playoffs or in the playoffs. For me, I'm aiming for the playoffs, certainly promotion next year. But with the amount of youngsters we've got coming through, I think if we make the playoffs and maybe just miss out, then I'll be happy with that as well, as it is still a sign of progression. So end of the season, and our finances are looking very, very healthy. Certainly very healthy. 6.4 million overall balance. We've still got 1.6 million left in the transfer budget, with about 70,000 a week available to spend on wage budget as well. If we look at the projection here, at the end of this season, which is only a couple of days left, in the next season we will still be 6 million in the good, so that's fantastic. At the end of the following season, 4.8 million, and at the end of 21-22 season, 3.26 million. So over the next 3 seasons, at the end of those next 3 seasons, we are still projected to finish in the green, the black, whichever way you want to put it. So that's brilliant news. Obviously we have really took a stranglehold on our finances and budget. Hopefully we can keep doing that as we progress through the save. So the final league table, Stoke City of course won the league. Middlesbrough will be going up with Stoke back to the Premiership, taking that second automatic promotion spot, and QPR won the playoffs in the end. So we'll be losing Stoke, Middlesbrough and QPR to the Premiership this year. Going down to League 2, we Sheffield Wednesday, Hull City and Rotherham. Nottingham Forest survived by the skin of their teeth, very, very close. Obviously we finished below Norwich. If you remember about 20 games in the season, we were like 15, 20 points clear of Norwich, and I had a little bit of a laugh about it. It's come back to bite me in the arse, isn't it? But never mind, next year we will be looking to smash Norwich, as we still have not beaten Norwich. In real life, we haven't beaten Norwich for about 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. So in the game, it's now 5-6 years. It's horrific, I know it is, but next year we will sort that, definitely. Coming up from League One this season, Sunderland, they won the league as champions. Burton come second place, and Charlton qualified through the playoffs. Certainly these will be difficult teams for us to... I think Sunderland are coming up with basically still a championship side, and they'll be pushing for playoffs, no doubt. Burton and Charlton, I think they'll be looking at a relegation battle, to be honest. Coming down from the Premiership, we will be playing Fulham, Crystal Palace and Cardiff next year. I think these 3 teams will come down with strong squads. Obviously, you'd expect them to be selling a lot of players, but with that comes a lot of money, and they'll be able to reinvest that money. So we shouldn't write them off completely. If you're a Liverpool fan, this could be a sign of things to come. Liverpool won the league this year, 96 points. I'm not sure if they're going to win the league by that many points in real life, but certainly you believe that this is Liverpool's best chance of winning the league this year, despite how well Man City are progressing. Man City finished second, United finished third, Arsenal finished fourth. So, player overview, there's not a whole lot to really talk about as far as our players are concerned. Ben Falami finished 5th in the top scorers list on 22 goals. Diadu scored against us, scored 32 goals. Dwight Gale 27, Benik Afobe 26 and Thomas Hemed 24. Ben Falami apparently had the second amount of offsides as well, but I think that just shows that he's getting into a lot of positions, so we won't look too much into that statistic. Conversion rate 22% shows Ben Falami is very, very clinical in front of goal, so hopefully he can continue that and maybe improve it into next year. As far as team overview goes, apparently we've scored the 3rd amount of goals from corners. I wasn't aware we'd scored that many from corners, to be honest, but 12 goals from corners. Of course, I kept going to games about setting my set pieces up, but I think once I have been setting my set pieces up, that is where our goals have come from. Conceded from direct free kicks, none. I don't know how really important that statistic is. Yellow cards, we have won by nearly 20 yellow cards. I mean, that is horrific. But again, is that something we want to change? Do you know what I mean? Let's just get on with it. It's only a game, not really hurting anyone. Average possession, 3rd place, 55%. Doesn't really tell the story, as obviously we finished, I think, where did we finish now? 11th, was it? I forgot. This is awkward. We finished 11th, so there you go. We just go back to team detailed in the Sky Bet Championship. Something I want to highlight is we are spending the 2nd least on wages per annum in the whole league. Again, I think that's a fantastic achievement when you consider where we finished. Next season, I expect this to be a little bit higher, as I will be improving some of the contracts of the young players, which played a lot this season. So that figure should be a bit higher. But certainly I expect us to still be around this bottom 5 or 6 teams as far as salary per annum goes. So I think that will be it for this year now. I think I've gone through everything that really I need to. I hope you've enjoyed this season. Next season, I hope the quality of the videos will be brought to you a lot better. Certainly that's my aim, to keep on improving each video I bring to you. Please, as I say, if you like the video, do leave a like, do subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if there's any way I can improve. It all helps me and helps this channel, and I'm just looking forward to next season. I'm really, really looking forward to next season. I hope we can push on for the playoffs. If we can make the playoffs, that'd be really exciting. So I'll be back tomorrow with the new season in the Sky Bet Championship. Cheers guys, see you later.